Joe Rogan is one of the preeminent podcasters in the country today. In fact, he might be the most popular podcaster there is. I have a podcast. Now, there's not many comparisons between the two podcasts, but one commonality is this. His podcast comes from the platform Spotify, and my audio version of my podcast also comes from Spotify. You might be surprised to hear that our deals with Spotify just a little different, just a touch different. He makes a shitload of money because he's got a huge audience. I don't make so much money and I don't have nearly as big an audience. But we're kind of neighbors, so we got that going for us. Anyway, Joe Rogan gets a lot of heat because he says whatever the fuck he wants to, and I respect him for that. So do I. He just has a lot of attention, and some people can push back when he says some dumb shit. We all say dumb shit. Now, for a long time, people have presumed that he was a big Trump-humping fan. He always said he wasn't, but it sure sounded like it in the things he talked about. Well, the other day he came out and says, I'm not supporting Donald Trump. I'm instead going to support Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Well, like that's fucking better? You know, I was listening to Joe Rogan one time and he got in trouble for saying something. And he basically went on the podcast, and I respect him for this. He said, listen, don't listen to everything I said. I'm just a dumbass. And I tend to agree with him. He's just a dumbass. He's a dumbass like the rest of us. So now he's supporting Robert F. Kennedy. And for the life of me, I don't understand. I mean, Donald Trump is crazy and weird and stupid, but so is RFK Jr. These stories just keep coming out, and you go, holy fuck, what is with this guy? What's behind Joe Rogan supporting RFK Jr.? He's losing support as the days go by. What's with that? Is it that he's just so hard for him to back Kamala Harris and Tim Walz that he's got to, well, if I can't do Trump, I'll do RFK Jr.? But that makes an interesting point. Everybody thought that RFK Jr. would come in and take votes away from Biden or now Kamala Harris. I always said that's not the case. He might have a D next to his name, but he's a conspiracy theorist, an anti-vaxxer, a wacko fucking nut. He's more likely to take away votes from Donald Trump. Now they're looking at that and they're seeing that is truly the case. So does Joe Rogan think that Donald Trump will drop out and then RFK Jr. will be the nominee? I don't know. I don't understand the point. But it just goes to show, just because you have a podcast, you don't know fuck all about fuck all. And I'm proof of that.